Hi, hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to D's Divinity, D's Divine Tarot. Thank you for joining in with me today. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome back to all the former subscribers and welcome to all the new subscribers. Well, hello. Once again, thank you all for joining in with me today. As you see from the title of the video, we're going to go ahead and dive into this beautiful energy reading, seeing what's going on between you and them this week, okay? Before we get into it, y'all, it should go without saying, please do check the description box for any information that you may want or need to know. And if you have any questions, do not hesitate to let me know. As it states in the description box, these readings are intended to be timeless, meaning you could have already gone through this, you may currently be going through this, and or this may be a prophetic message if you decide to embrace and embody the energy or advice that Spirit has for you within the reading. Please keep in mind that they are general. Not all may apply to you, and that's perfectly okay. Take what does, let the rest fly. It may be a message for someone else. I may not even be talking to you nor about you. I may be talking to or about someone to whom you're closely connected, friend, family, or foe. I do not know your life. And speaking of which, them could be a person, place, or thing, or even just spirit, okay? Whatever, what have you. We also don't subscribe to gender roles over here. However, you will likely hear me say he and or she, which is in reference to masculine and or feminine energy, all right? Which we all have both within us, so please just apply where it lies, like I said. Otherwise, let it fly. If the shoe don't fit, don't force it, all right? I'm not responsible for your feet, your toes, nor them currents hurting because you want to force something that really wasn't intended for you in the first place. Be self-aware and self-accountable, like I say. What else? I'm big on numerology, whether or not I call it out, but if and when I do, I intend for it to likely resonate with your life path number, the day and or month that you were born, potentially, and or the house that you may want to pay particular attention to within your natal chart. Whatever, what have you. Let's see what else. The decks have already been shuffled and blessed, and yeah, I think that's about it. So we're going to go ahead and get a quick word of prayer before we dive on in, okay? To the Most High, Heavenly and Divine, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, I come to you saying thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for this day. Thank you for these blessings. Thank you for using me as a clear and open channel to bring forth the messages to the collective, straight and clear, no chaser. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I pray as always that the message uplifts, enlightens, heals, strengthens, protects, nurtures, nourishes. Just bring forth whatever the viewer may need, and may it play out in their lives for the utmost and highest good, as I know you will see fit. For all these blessings I come, ask and give thanks yet again. Ashe, Ashe, Asheo. Alright, let's go on and get into it, shall we? Let's see. Let's see the overall energy. Let's see your overall energy. What is your overall? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, hold on now, y'all. That's too many. That's way too many. Y'all already see. I'm sure you see the council, the curse, the rattle, and earth. Ooh, y'all may be dealing with an earth sign. Y'all may need to be y'all may need to seek the spirit for that higher, that higher wisdom or counsel. Let's see. I don't know about that curse and the rattle, honey. What y'all doing? I feel like somebody need to clear their energy. Speaking of clearing energy, somebody need to work with their throat chakra. If there's something you need to speak up about and say, I hear word pray. Shoot. I hear pray. Let's see what we got. Hold on. The spiral. Oh my goodness. I hope y'all can see that. Every time this comes out, I always hear round and round we go. Round and round we go. Some of y'all may find yourselves in a continual cycle. And I feel like, oh, okay. So that's why that curse. So I said some of y'all need to really clear your energy. That's why that curse and that rattle came out. The number 5, 50, or 5 may be important to you. And I just heard, spirit, here we go. I just heard karmic, y'all. And if you don't know by now, I don't I don't fall into all those categories. You know what I'm saying? I really don't like titles and all that stuff, because I truly believe that any and everything can be karmic, and it's not necessarily meant to be in a negative way unless that's how you take it. It's all on your perspective. It depends on you, right? I ain't got no control over that. So whether you feel like it's good or bad, I mean, that's on you. I'm not feeling it honestly either way. I just feel like this is a lesson that needs to be learned already. You know what I'm saying? Because every cycle, karmic or otherwise, I don't know what else it would be besides karmic. Because like I said, everything is, I feel like, intended to be karmic. It's intended to be a lesson. Speaking of which, that's like Libra energy. So you may have something to do with a Libra. Libra may be in your 5th house or going through your 5th house. Check your chart. I don't know. But it's like you need to cut out, if anything is not serving you anymore, whatever that is, person, place, or thing, cut that out. It's time to move on, right? Especially if it's affecting you in a negative way or keeping you feeling stuck, stagnant, or confused. It got to go. On the flip side, or same side, you know, other side of that token, it can be that you are, because how I need to say this. Like I said, anything is intended to be karmic, whether you feel like it's positive or negative. Either way, it's intended for you. There's a lesson and a blessing to be received, no matter how you look at it. Because even if you feel like it's in a little more negative sense, there still is something. There's always a silver lining. That's where that comes from. There's always something positive that you are meant to gain. Like I said, it just all depends on your perspective. Speaking of, that even gives me like third eye vibes, to be honest. I'm getting the dragon energy. What is that? Yeah, I believe that is the dragon in the animal spirit deck. So yeah, I feel like I just heard integration. I feel like there needs to be an integration up here, because with this green kind of color, teal color, I'm getting heart chakra, even root. I feel like they're just all of them, really. There needs to a soul integration. And then you got the rainmaker currently. I don't know why they told me to look under there, but currently you got the rainmaker, number 42, being a 6. It's interesting, like it's in this talks about release. Get out there and do your rain dance. You know what I'm saying? Move your body. Release that pent up energy. All right, let's see their overall energy. I'll read these from the guidebook in just a second. See what other messages they have for you. Many paths. And I should have said too, by the way, that because they having me mention it right now, this can be all you. I know I said you and them, but you could be flip-flopping between these energies, okay? And then we have, look, then we got the number 34, which potentially is a 7. So we got 5, 6, and 7 that we just saw, right? Moving in divine order. This is kind of like that crossroads energy. And I'm hearing multi-dimension, multiple timelines. I don't know. Look at that. I see that heart chakra here, trying to be enlightened, uplifted. Journeying through is what I hear. Unleashed, unloaded, released. I also am getting an ancestral energy, like your soul has been on multiple journeys, even in this lifetime, whether you know it or not. You may have been having dreams, or them, but shoot, for me to be saying you, it probably is you, have been having dreams about past lives, or even being in a different dimension. So the letter S is coming through. Somebody's name may start first or last name, or even middle, may start with an S. I'm also getting T and E. In that 7, that's also Libra rules 7th house. There's something heavy about this Libra energy. And it may just be talking about, which is the house of relationships. So it may just be talking about that overall in general for the both of you. You may, okay, because now they're trying to say twin flame again. I don't, whatever them titles, because people just be throwing them out there all willy-nilly, you know, like it ain't nothing. And it's like, it's whatever you see that as. I don't know. Somebody may feel like this person, you going round and round with this karmic or twin flame or whatever. And it is what it is. Understand that they just are a mirror of you. So that's what I'm saying. If it's something that you continually see going through this cycle or along this path with this individual or people, that means you need to check that within you. And if you're trying to get off of this merry-go-round, then cut it, you know, with that Libran energy. Yeah, because this is cycles. It's something about cycles with the moon energy. 37 potentially being a 10 or a 1. It's time. This is done. The moon also speaks on, you know, things that could be hidden. Also speaking on relying and using on and strengthening your intuition to know, you know, using your discernment to know the difference. What's for you and what's not. I hope you can see that. Hold on. Yeah. Let's bring these down a little bit. Flame kind of hot, girl. All right, y'all. Let's dig a little deeper. Let's see what this is. Let's see. Let's see, what are your feelings towards them? What are your feelings towards them, Spirit? Can I get the viewers' feelings towards them? What are your feelings towards them? Something else was trying to pop out. We'll see. Ooh, what did I say? Y'all saw it flip. Y'all saw it flip. I know you did. In reverse. The justice. That Libran energy. I was getting that heavy, heavy, heavy. It's in reverse. So it's like, somebody is definitely, y'all, somebody not done. Some of you are not done. With this in reverse, it's like you not, I don't know. I hear you're not ready. Why am I hearing R. Kelly? Seems like you're ready. That's what I'm hearing. But anyway, man, are you ready to go all the way with this person? I'm not feeling like you are. I don't know. I feel like it's something is hiding underneath the surface that you need to bring to the light. You need to unleash. You need to unpack. Something like that. The 11 maybe potential life path number or whatever for you. Maybe born on the 11th of whatever month. Somebody's keeping something from blossoming. Somebody, and I also heard divorce when I first flipped that over. Maybe this is a potential beneficial relationship for a few of you, and it's like something happened where you feel like it's just you keep going round and round, or maybe you keep saying the same thing, or I don't know, whatever it is. And so you kind of are blocked off to it, which is causing this stagnation or separation, or, you know, for you to just keep going through this cycle. I don't know. Let me see. What is this? What is this justice in reverse? Because something else wanted to come out. What is this? Tell me first. See? Somebody, 3 of inspiration. Somebody is waiting. Somebody has been waiting. Somebody, I mean, I'm just getting stuck energy. Like, somebody acts like they don't know what to do. And I'm saying act like, because with this moon energy, it's like you really know. It's a matter of trusting yourself. 3s are heavy, y'all. Somebody is definitely born on March 11th. Could be you or the person you're dealing with. I get Aries energy out of this 3 of inspiration. Could be any fire sign. Something, like I said, because with both of these, I'm getting something needs to be busted wide open. You see how if upright, it would be like she's coming out of her shell. She's removing the mask or something like that. Somebody needs to. But it's being blocked. It's on hold. Maybe you coming together with this person or going along this journey together is being paused right now. Because I feel like you, especially, both of y'all probably, but you especially, for whoever this pertains to, there's work to be done within you. You got to clear this. You got to clear your debt, clear your karma. That's what I'm getting. You got to really look, because I always get this three of inspiration. This is like a mirror or a portal, if you will. Either way. And it's something about like sitting with yourself, reflecting before you just move in haste or be in a hurry to go forward. It's something you're not seeing. It's something that you are missing that you need to deal with before this can come together. If you are trying to come, because you know, upright, the justice can mean like you going to the courthouse, you know, potentially to make it official, to bring this into union, whatever, what have you. But it's like, yeah, no. And it could just be too that there may be a hold or a pause on your case, on your somebody release. Didn't I say something about release? No, I did. I think I said it in that mini pass. Somebody may be like quite literally be in prison or in jail or whatever. And there's a what they call that, a stay, or no, what do they call that? Whatever the term is, where it's a hold, like the verdict, they basically gotta wait. You wait to be released or to be free. And this could just be, even if it's not a literal, like somebody literally in jail, this is spiritual. Something about that. What are their feelings towards you? Look, Muse of emotions. This is like the king, or either one really, but it's the highest of the cups. So it's like the king. There's so much love and passion and desire here. Maybe it is for some of you. It's something about whatever it is you're trying to do, not even really in relation to anyone else necessarily. There may be many options, many job opportunities, many passion projects that you're wanting to do or complete. And it's like, no, you gotta wait. You gotta pause for a minute to really see, you know, to work on clearing whatever stagnant energy that you potentially have been in before this can flow. You know what I'm saying? And go with the flow. Don't force it, y'all. I get with this Muse of emotions is something about renewal. It's something about filling your cup up. And even down that starfish down there at that root chakra, I'm telling you, it's both of y'all. Like, if this has to do with anybody else, could be heavy water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, especially even with this moon. What was I saying? There's a renewal. I said something, I think even over here in the spiral, about integrating or something like that, and renewing and clearing this root chakra here for whoever this is, whoever resonates with this. That talks all about your foundation and feeling safe and secure. You know, could talk about family, could be somebody from your family. I don't know, because I told y'all I was getting ancestral vibes out of that mini pass. All right, let's see your past actions. Thank you. See, stressed out. But the interesting thing that I love about this particular card is she don't look stressed, do she? She's sleeping like a baby. But the Nine of Voices typically means somebody is stressing, can't sleep, but maybe dealing with insomnia, or worry or whatever. But it just could be the upset. Oh, yep, that's what needs to be released. The obsessive thinking, the overthinking. And it's just like, go with the flow, baby. That's that cycle. That's that karmic for many of you. That's what it is. Geminian energy strong, but could be any other air sign. I already said Libra. Y'all getting Libra real heavy. Excuse me. Or even Aquarius, but doesn't really matter. Yeah, that's what that is. Some of y'all need to just get out of your head. Like I said, and y'all, whoever, for if this is a job opportunity or whatever, projects or whatever you're doing, that you love to do, it's like, don't stick with one. Try one, get that going, you know, put your energy into that, and then move on to the next and the next. And like, don't stress yourself out. Don't wear yourself thin trying to do too much, basically. And their feelings, their past actions, music. Well, see, y'all, somebody has definitely been in their head. This is Aquarian energy for me. Music voices. I feel like this, whoever this is over here, Somebody, I'm getting balance. I'm getting balance. Maybe you need to balance. Maybe they need to balance. Maybe they want balance between you two, you all. If it's multiple people, because it's definitely multiple people in this card. And that's interesting because both of these, the Muse of Emotions and the Muse of Voices, both are like reflections. Didn't I say sitting with yourself and reflecting? They're mirroring one another. Definitely may be some type of twin flame dynamic. Even though I don't like that term, but you know, whatever. It is what it is. Somebody is definitely, and this could very well could be a multitude of people. Multitude? Is that the word? Multiple people. I'm getting heavy masculine and heavy feminine out of this, but either they all could be masculine energies. It could just be, jeez. It could just be talking about the masculine and feminine energies within one person or you know, whatever. Or the multitude of people. Let me see your current action. Look at it just kind of, okay. Somebody is thinking. I feel like you see now how, or you have, again, I told you this is timeless, but this is just how I worded the questions. Somebody sees how their actions have, especially this past overthinking, overanalyzing, being all in their head. They're removing the rose, or the advice is to remove them rose-colored lenses so that you can see yourself. Because the Knight of materials, or which is Knight of Pentacles, either way, you know, is talking about higher learning, or, you know, learning thyself. It could be actually talking about going back to school. And even with the Page of Voices, that's my I just heard curiosity killed the cat. But nah, that's my, you know, they want to know. That's the detective, you know, I spy, right? But no, on some real stuff, it's like, I do see, especially with this Page of Voices, I see somebody clearing, because those dark, this is them cycles, that spiral, them over, round and round we go. You know what I'm saying? That overthinking, overanalyzing. And I feel like whether it's just the inner voice, you know, your own inner critic, whatever, somebody needs to face that, move on out of that energy. Slowly but surely you are going to do this, or whatever. That's what's out here. So, you may even be moving away from this air sign, whoever this is, if once you realize they're not, you know, that's not the best energy for you. Once the veil is removed, once you get from behind this curtain, this cloud, you know? Yeah. Somebody been sent from heaven. But it's like she's commanding this, which I feel like is her dark night, you know what I mean? To go on, to move on up out of this energy, to go on this path, this journey. I don't know. Let's see their current actions. What are their current actions? Y'all see it. Well, I don't know if y'all saw it spin or not, but we'll see what it is. Yeah. Oh, jeez. Ace of Emotions. I hope I got that in frame, because I really can't see. Ace of Emotions in reverse, y'all. It spent over here. It's funny because it spent when it got on the other side of this moon. I don't know if that showed up on camera. And that's what I feel like is the illusion that somebody is in. Somebody truly is balanced, but they feel like they are lost. They're losing this love. They're lost in love. Ooh. How can you be lost in love? And there go that starfish again. Right? You see that? I feel like it's definitely a connection, because you see, as I laid it, what's it? And now I'm hearing, I was going to say, you see, as I laid it, it connects with the root chakra in this Muse of Emotion starfish, right? I'm hearing, as we lay, don't forget about How'd it go? Kelly Price? Hold on. I gotta find the lyrics. Hold on. Okay, y'all. I really am not intending for this to be a super long video, but it's about to go there. I can feel it. So it says, it's morning and we slept the night away. It happened. Now we can't. I forget. I don't even know how the melody go. But anyway, she said, now we can't turn back the hands of time. Yes, we've stolen this moment. We forgot to face one simple fact. We both belong to someone else as we slept the night away. It's morning. Sunlight shines across your sleeping face. Oh, a new day brings reality, and we both go our separate ways. That's why there's that separation. I said that, didn't I? It says, what a lovely night we had. Yeah. As we shared each other's love. We forgot about all the pain we caused as we slept the night away. As we lay, we forgot about tomorrow. As we lay, ooh, hey. As we lay, didn't think about the price we'd have to pay. Ooh, now I'm telling you, that's that karmic energy. So some of y'all been finding yourselves in some third-party situations. And it's like, boo-boo kid, it always catches up to you. I don't care what you thinking you getting away with. So that's why these obsessive thoughts and stressing and, you know what I'm saying, it's plaguing some of y'all. It's time you deal with it. Maybe deal with how you have been non-committal, you know, how you have been instigating is what I hear, or perpetuating this hurt, pain, and how you have not felt very stable in love, or maybe even got lost in love. Like I said, I don't know, I was feeling that for somebody. So anyway, she says, it's morning and now it's time for us to say goodbye. Goodbye, baby. You're leaving me. I know you got to hurry home to face your wife. I would never want to hurt her. No. She would never understand. You belong to me for just one night as we slept the night away. And then that repeats. And that's basically it. She goes back into the chorus. As we lay, we forgot about tomorrow. As we lay. Oh, hey, as we lay, didn't think about the price we'd have to pay. No. So then it goes on to say, we should have counted up the cost, but instead we got lost. I can't make it up. That's why I was hearing that. In the second, in the minute, in the hour. Hey. As we lay, we forgot about tomorrow. As we lay. Oh, no. My love, why can't you see how loving you is killing me? I can't think of no one else. Baby, I can't take it no more. You see, I can't be in your life. You got to go home to your wife. Oh, it's morning. I can't make this shit up if I try, y'all. I promise I can't. But that's what I got. So anyway, let's move on. Because that's enough said for somebody. Okay, let's see your future potential outcome. What is your future potential outcome? Jeez, nothing good when you're talking about that. None at all. Somebody want marriage though. But I promise you, I heard divorce when I saw that justice in reverse. But with this Hierophant, somebody wants a high yeah, it's done. Somebody wants a high level commitment with this Hierophant, but somebody's relationship, like I said, with this Ten of Swords right here, and I said something about that. We're at 37, the moon. Somebody gonna see the lies, the deceit. That's gonna come to the surface. Somebody gonna see, and look how this Eight of Inspiration is fast moving, and oh my God. And then you got the Devil. But the Eight of Inspiration, look how she moving. Look, oh shit, look, the Devil. This is crazy, y'all. Look how this set up. So somebody is leaving this fighting temptations is what I heard. Somebody leaving, because look how fast she trying to move on, right? She facing herself. She getting out of her shadow energy of being codependent, being toxic, you know, like I said, wanting what she wants just because she feel like she want it, but knowing that it's killing her. But at the same time, it's like what I'm getting is something and someone may be trying to pull you back to be stuck in this energy. That's what that spiral is talking about. Like, I cannot make this up. But it's like, no, you need to continue or move towards this Ten of Swords in this I can't even get it out. In this self-sabotaging, backstabbing energy that you find yourself in. And go on, like I told you with this Knight of Pentacles, to higher learning of thyself, seeing thyself truly, understanding the spiritual lesson. Again, the number 5, I'm telling y'all that 5 hitting for y'all. somebody born in May, maybe even May 5th, somebody, or Cinco de Mayo, you celebrating that, or that's part of your culture or heritage or whatever. But it's like, yeah, baby, like, keep on moving. Keep on moving, don't stop, no. Keep on moving. Yeah. Yep. You gotta take care of yourself, for real. Because as long as you giving of yourself, as far as in that way, somebody really has some sexual addictions and dependencies here that are trying to keep you in this energy. That's why Kelly Price came through, boy. You better be careful, because it's definitely causing somebody a divorce. The truth always comes to light. Somebody's speaking up. The Eight of Inspiration talk about swift, fast moving, and then you got this Ten of Voices. Somebody about to be telling the truth. Somebody about to spill the beans. I'm telling you, with all this air energy, somebody talking. Somebody sees you, sees what you're doing. You think you being sneaky, but no. No. Told you, it always catches up with you. The truth will always come to light. Let's see their future potential. I also see this as, for those of you who is just look at this. For those of you who is just has something to do with what you're trying to do, like I said, the many options or choices or job opportunities that you have, I see that you are ending the confusion of where do I go, what do I choose, blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? Keeping yourself stuck, stagnant, and confused, and you are choosing to go. You may even be I heard graduating. You're leveling up in whatever position, rank, or it just could be spiritually, but either way, it's like you're moving to higher levels. Like I said, with this Knight of Pentacles, and this can talk about higher learning, or you may be facing the fact that what you have traditionally been doing or taught or learned is not working for you anymore, and so you're moving to something different. You're seeing how you may have been stuck in the illusion of what I'm hearing is shit. Commercial. What they said? What they said? I heard commercialized something. Something about commerce. But it's basically you seeing how you know how the like quote American dream end quote is not really what it is. You know what I mean? You seeing the truth. So now you know that you about to work on yourself, basically. You know? Some of you may have been stuck in a how can I think of the word? Like westernized idea or ideation of living, right? On how your life is supposed to be. And it's like, no, I'm going on this spiritual journey. That's the quest that I decide to, I'm breaking free from the devil, what the devil has programmed me to believe. And I'm going on and doing my own thing. I'm going on to I'm going on to another spiritual journey. I'm going to another dimension. Oh, Jesus. Oh, that's deep. That's deep. Anyway, their future potential actions. You see the Eight of Materials flipped over. Somebody is truly working on themselves. And I feel like for some of you, this is truly, this is really like personal. Like this is probably all you. Somebody was juggling all these different options, these many paths. And I feel like if the work is within, I can't make it up. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. We got the Five of Emotions and the Eight of Voices both in reverse. So that tells me you're coming out of this. Once you really, or whoever this is, once they really decide to focus on themselves with this Eight of Materials and this Hierophant energy, to be honest, because they facing one another. They see, whoever this is, sees how they have been, because I said something about twin flames, and that basically is just like a mirror to me. The twin flame is just somebody who shows up in your life, especially it may be in a more, because it can be a little like trying, testing, maybe a little difficult, especially with all this five energy out here. But they show up to show you in the things that you really, maybe because something about the Satyrian energy too, that you need to really work on to break this karmic cycle. I can't make it up, y'all. All right. Yeah, that's what it is. Oh, that's what it is. Oh my God, that's what it is. Cannot make this up, man. Cannot at all. The High Priestess, Libran energy, Piscean energy, Virgo energy, All of them, though, are talking to me about, like, knowing that didn't I say about your intuition? That's the number 2, by the way, maybe important to you. Trusting yourself, trusting your own discernment, your higher wisdom, your knowing. Oh, I can't make it up. Okay, let's finish this off by getting Spirit's advice for the both of you. What advice do you have for them going forward? Take it or leave it is what I heard. Whatever come out. What advice? What they want me to see? Ooh. Leo energy here with the strength. And we got the page. Oh, that's interesting. The page of materials is in reverse here underneath that. But I like it though, because that's got it. Didn't I say it's about something blossoming? I don't know if y'all can see this, but her crown chakra is potentially blossoming. And it's funny because she is mirroring this rose, which symbolizes the love, you know what I'm saying, for thyself, for me, but for anything, whatever it is you're trying to do. The page of materials is mine. You can have whatever you like. And Spirit is saying, though, didn't I say something was on pause? Something's on hold. The blessing that you are to receive from this lesson is on hold until you clear out this karmic cycle, baby. You have the strength, have the courage. You know what I'm saying? Be determined to do that for you. Temper thyself. Some of y'all may be dealing with a sage. You can do it. I promise you it's going to be beautiful, though. The number 8 may be important to you. And pages are my 11, so that's another confirmation. Because what else did we get? The page of what was this? Swords. And then... what else? Oh, the Justice. Yeah. Libra energy. Yeah. So that's confident. Then you got the 10, which is also a 1. All these 1s. 1s, 3s, 5s. You got a few 8s too out here. A few 10s. What's the overall advice? I didn't mention the Devil is a 15, potentially being a 6. I'm trying to make sure. Oh, the Ace of Emotions. That's also a 1, of course, right? All right. So then, oh my God, I can't. I'm sorry, y'all. Enough said. I'm leaving it right there. They speak for themselves. Look at that. Look at what it says. 28, first of all, being a 10 and another 50. I can't make this up. And I've been telling y'all anyway, y'all got to heal this. And there's definitely some introspection. I said these are reflecting the Muse of Emotions and the Muse of, what was this? Swords, right? Goodness gracious. Voices is what they call it. Definitely reflecting. Introspection. Showing you. And I said it's something about integration, man. You got to get into alignment before this is going to come through, whatever this is for you. And it's a whole bunch of movement here. I feel like it's a whole bunch of leveling up. Check your Chiron. Your Chiron may be going through, look, your 2nd, 8th, 10th, even 1st house, 5th, or even 12th, because we got the 12th house here with the introspection. Oh my God. Like, that just speaks for itself, y'all. I can't make this up if I tried. I swear I can't. I can't. Let's see what's at the bottom of this. Spirit is funny. Spirit is funny. Oh, I love it. I told you I was getting that Libra energy heavy, and I said from the jump, it's something about balance here. Oh my God, I love it. And that's them karmic scales got to balance out, baby. It's part of the nature of the beast is what I heard. Speaking of that strength energy underneath. That's how it works, y'all. That's how it works. Again, the number 7, I said from the jump, there's something about this 7th house energy with Libra. Good God. Okay, let me go ahead and read these because, look, this reading is already long enough. I'm going to read the spiral. I think I'm just going to read for these overall energies or headers. I think I'm just going to read they're kind of short. Let's just see what we're led to read. Pages 102 and 103, the essence. And this is talking about the spiral. Okay. From galaxies in the sky to diminutive shells at the beach, the spiral is found extensively in the natural world. Its shape in the form of a coiled serpent has been used since ancient times as a tool for growth and transformation. The spiral is a guide for entering deep into one's consciousness in the unknown, and then extending far out into the heavens. It is crucial to surrender to this journey until the exhausted paradigm dissolves in the depths of the psyche and its energy is released to give birth to the new reality. That's fitting, so fitting as we get ready to get into the mini paths. So the invitation, it says, to renew yourself, you must shed your old skin. You have already done this, so do not keep scraping away at the old, but welcome the soft new skin that is starting to grow. Break the habit of working on your faults all the time and let nature take its course. Know that a new skin feels vulnerable and scary at times. Trust the medicine of the spiral as it guides your journey of renewal. Oh my. So here's the medicine. This is more so, I believe, if the card were in reverse, but I'm going to go ahead and read it to you. It says, the spiral announces a descent to the depths and a rebirth. Allow nothing to get in the way of this process. As the time is right and the forces of nature are supporting you in this endeavor, using stones, twigs, or yarn, build a spiral on the ground that is large enough to walk through with at least 3 turns. Okay? So it says, using stones, twigs, or yarn, build a spiral on the ground that is large enough to walk through with at least 3 turns. Enter the spiral slowly. Once in the center, offer to the earth the feelings or situations that you no longer want in your life. As you walk back the way you entered, feel recharged for your new journey. That's powerful because that's why that earth energy came out in that group to begin with. All right, let's go back to number 34, mini paths, pages 68 and 69. The essence. All paths lead to spirit. What you bring to your journey is what will determine if yours is a path of suffering, a path of wisdom, a path of bliss, or a path of loss. Consider the traveler who met 2 stonemasons. He asks one what he is doing, and the mason replies, I am squaring out this stone. He asks the other, who is doing the exact same thing, and gets the reply, I am building a cathedral. One man has a job, the other man has found his work and calling. He is part of an endeavor much greater than himself. Be sure you pick a path with a heart. Oh my. I hope y'all got that. The invitation. Your call now is to take a big, bold step and leave the beaten path. Heaven and earth are conspiring on your behalf to support you in this move. Do not dally lest you miss the moment. It's time to sail into the uncharted. Be sure you attend to both your path through this earth as well as your journey through the stars. That's where the ancestral energy was coming through. So the medicine. You have outgrown your current situation and risk losing your way in your own backyard. You are being called to step out of your comfort zone. Respond now while the call is still a gentle whisper. Even though the woods look thick and impenetrable, venture in and let nature guide your steps through the dark until you reach your destination. I almost tripped over that because I was hearing, order my steps in your word, dear Lord. Lead me, guide me every day. Send your anointing, Father, I pray. Order my steps in your word. Please order my steps in your word. So remember, if you do not know where you are going, any path will take you there. I love it. What's that song? Take me there. Oh, what is that song? Is that Madonna? I believe it is. Something about take you there. Is that where she was like the supposed to be the nun or whatever? I think that's the song I'm trying to think of. Anyway, I'll take you there. Look like a dream to me. Yeah. Just like a prayer. I'll take you there. That's what I'm hearing. Anyway, moving on. Let's see what the moon has to say. Tell you something about the 3. Because we go from 34 to 37. That's 3. So pages 74 and 75. The essence. What is that? Holy mountain in reverse underneath that. But it may take for some of y'all to go into that Virgo, because I said with this High Priestess, I was getting Libra, Pisces, and even Virgo in energy, and it's definitely going to take some introspection, which we're about to get into. So some of y'all trying to avoid going to look, sitting with yourself, but that's what's going to be needed to heal, for real, for real. Anyway, here's the moon. All right, and it reads, the essence. Every 28 days, the moon manifests a steady progression from darkness to light and then back again. This phenomenon in our skies has a powerful impact on our human psyche. It offers us the certainty that after periods of emptiness and darkness, there is a light waiting so we can be reborn into a new phase. There is a light that shines, special for you and me. So, this calls to mind the Native African prayer to the moon. Quote, may our lives be renewed as yours is, end quote. May our lives be renewed as yours is. The moon also has a strong influence on the ebb and flow of waters on the earth. This same power in turn affects human feelings and emotions and mirrors their rising from or hiding back into the unconscious. The invitation. The moon spends equal time in the dark as it does in the light of the sun. And now it comes to remind you of this balance, baby. Getting to the bottom of the Starcodes Astro. Anyway, have you been too focused on our other... that's not what it says. Have you been too focused on outer achievements, productivity, or social engagements? Or have you spent too much time hidden from the outer world, not wanting to interact or show your face? Meditate on the significance of the moon cycle and let it gently guide you out of your bottomless depths. Didn't I say somebody coming out of that dark night? Okay. Head back to the world of outer expression and connection with others. Let it help you make time for yourself, your feelings, and your essential human and spiritual needs. Bring yourself out of that spiritual prison. For many of you, I said somebody was in prison. The medicine. This card calls you to go on a journey of renewal, just like the moon does every month, so you can get unstuck, whether from a specific situation or life in general. For this, you need to make time to be with yourself without the distractions of modern society and have the courage to look at the unwanted and unembraced parts of your being until you arrive at a place of resolution. I can't make it up, y'all. Shamanic lore explains that the finest treasures of humanity are hidden where people are most afraid to go. I'm telling y'all, I told you, and it's something just within yourself that needs to be unleashed, released. You know what I'm saying? So you can grow, so you can blossom. Anyway, let's move on. Let's get on into, let's see what they have to say with the Chiron and introspection, okay? So, 28. Let's see where we are in time. Oof, hold on. Yeah. I did not mean for this to be over an hour at all. Anyway, let's look at Chiron first. Pages 72 and 73. Chiron is often referred to as the, quote, wounded healer archetype, named after a mythological wise centaur who trained heroes and was accidentally wounded by Hercules with a poisoned arrow. Though he could not completely heal his own pain, he learned so much about medicine that he started a healing temple. This asteroid points to where your own painful experiences give you training in how you can use that understanding to help others. The asteroid Chiron has a 50-year... Wow. That is no coincidence that it came out with that introspection in the number 50. It has a 50-year orbit between the traditional visible planets and the more metaphysical transformative realm symbolized by the outer planets. This is powerful, y'all. Both of y'all are going through this huge reawakening is what I hear. It's definitely something heavy spiritually based, especially with this Hierophant down here. And I promise you, when you go through this transformation, if you allow yourself to truly heal and balance, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God, the beauty. I told y'all with that page of materials underneath here, which interestingly is the third card underneath this, the bottom of this deck. It will be the blessings that are to come to you. Man, they literally say you can have whatever you like. So here's the action for this. Find purpose in your problems. Hard-earned wisdom is now relevant and needed. You don't have to assign causality. You may never know why you went through a difficult time, but you can put what you learned from it to good use. Even if you never quite heal in this place of karmic tenderness, you have the wisdom to pass on once you metabolize the information. Let me read that again. Even if you never quite heal in this place of karmic tenderness, you have the wisdom to pass on once you metabolize the information. Do y'all hear that? A lot of time, I've been trying to tell people too, I know I do anyway, let me speak for myself. I go through a lot of what I go through, and sometimes I do find myself, I'm still human, I find myself in that kind of 9 of swords, that woe is me type of energy, right? And it's like, but at the same time, don't overthink it, because I know I do, even though I know I go through certain things, not just for me, but so that I can help the next one to come be able to get through it, maybe a little bit easier, or maybe with a little bit more grace for themselves, or a little bit more love and care and compassion, right? It's so I tell you all the time, in order to talk about it, you got to be about it. How can I sit up here and talk to you about stuff that I have no clue about? That's why I go through a lot of what I go through. And I realize this as a spiritual healer. You know what I mean? I don't even want to put guru on it, but that's what I'm hearing for a lot of others, such as me, such as myself. It's like, if this is what you called for, if this is the path that you chose, baby, that's what come with it. Didn't I say something about that's the nature of the beast? That's what come with it. It's all for a purpose, and it's not happening to you. It's happening for you. All right? All right. This situation may feel familiar, but if you can't remember a story to go with it, it may be left over from a past life, a chapter review of what your soul already knows. If an old pain is triggered, have compassion. I can't even make this. I didn't even see this. Have compassion for yourself. You are more than your troubles. You know the route through, and now it's time to practice what you know. They're going back to the high priestess. Once you have a solution, add it to your toolkit. If this situation stretches and tests you, take it as training for the hero within. There's a hero. If you look inside your heart, you don't have to be afraid of what you are. There's an answer. If you search within yourself, and the sorrow that you feel will disappear. Come on, Mariah. I know that's probably, I be mixing them up, but the emptiness you felt, all of that, it will disappear. It's gone. That's part of the healing. Because there's a hero within you. Oh my God. Okay. I told you this was going to be long. So, what you are learning now can be your secret sauce in the future. I love that. So the challenge, it says, the situation can set off touchy memories or poke you where it still hurts. Shrapnel can hurt as much coming out as it does going in. Take this opportunity to heal so those old places can transform. I love it. And then the gift. This is the blessing that's to come. It says, allow the pain and troubles of the past to become the wisdom and compassion of the present moment. Beautiful. Let's get on to introspection, because they go hand in hand, honey. And with this, you shall have balance. You know what I'm saying? In the end. Okay. 12th house energy. The number 50. I hope y'all can see that. Pages 116 and 117. If your chart were a village map, the 12th house would be a quiet place. The sun is in the 12th house just after sunrise, a time for prayer and meditation, for dreaming our deepest dreams. The 12th house is your inner child's world, containing both the fairyland into which you might escape and the monsters that live under your bed. Action. Introspect. Period is what they have, for real. Introspect. Period. This situation is complex, so learn what's going on behind the scenes before you act. Didn't I say pause and wait before you try to move or bring this into union if that's what you so choose? Whew. Okay. Look for private motives, hidden enemies, and surprise angels. Take time alone to develop an idea or listen within. The 12th house speaks of both who you are when no one's looking and the fact that your fate is inextricably linked to every other sentient being. Work with this metaphor. We are all cells in the body of the divine. It's essential that you take care of yourself, your individual cell, and honor who you are. But you also must acknowledge that you work within an organism, i.e., your family and culture, which operates within the body of all creation. If you just take care of yourself and disregard the rest, you become a cancer that brings illness to that great body. If you deny your individuality, you can't do what you were born to do. Both realities are clear and true. You do exist independently, and you are a part of the collective. It's just a perspective shift. Didn't I say that in the spiral? It's how you see it. And that just hit for me, by the way. I feel like some of you may, what I said was hidden. I don't feel like you're seeing how the two need to be in balance. Like you individually as well as you collectively within the collective. And I think that therein lies the confusion, right? Sometimes the devil may try to make you feel isolated, like I said, or confused, or, you know, stuck in the kind of me, you know, the ego, basically, right? And it's like, no, there needs to be a balance between the two. Not to say that, yeah, you gonna have to take time and have moments of being solo and taking care of yourself, being selfish in that way. That is perfectly okay. You need that to rebalance yourself, right? But understand when it's time to come back out and do your job as a higher, I was gonna say higher minded being, basically. Okay, so yeah. So let me just start that paragraph over. Both realities are clear and true. You do exist independently, and you are part of the collective. It's just a perspective shift. It's impractical to get lost in oneness. Didn't I say something about lost in love with the ace of emotions reversed? Whether in spiritual bliss or over-identification with your group and neglect your individual health. But it can be spiritually painful to feel stuck in the isolated, single-cell mindset. Spiritual practice can help you find a healthy midpoint between a disconnected, lonely state and a state of connection. Connection to one another, to a cause, or to the divine. Grounding helps you return to your personal path. That's why that earth energy came out too at first. So challenges. It can be hard to find a healthy place between feeling subsumed. I guess that's what that word is. I don't know what that means, but I'm assuming that it means like overtaken or like, you know what I'm saying, overwhelmed, basically. But it says between feeling subsumed by a group and dwelling in stunted isolation. So it can be hard to find a healthy place between feeling subsumed by a group and dwelling in stunted isolation. The 12th house asks you to face your fears. That's why that devil energy is out there as well. So the gift, it says, in quiet moments of prayer, meditation, and creative bliss, feel that deep connection to the source and know you are not alone. Come on, MJ. I am here with you. Look, y'all may be far apart, but not really. Didn't I say something about ancestral energy out of this mini past? They're here with you. Ooh, and Venus with the beloved, that's heavy Libran energy. Could even be Taurus. Oh my God, that's beautiful. So here we go with the number 7 in balance. It's gorgeous. All right, pages 30 and 31. Libra asks us to strengthen our relationships with an infusion of justice, equity, equality, communication, fairness, and romance. The cardinal air sign Libra is ruled by Venus, and its symbol is balanced scales. Libra is connected to the kidneys, the endocrine system, and all the ways a body comes into balance. The sun shines here September 22nd through October 21st. That definitely may be somebody's birth sun sign, is what I'm hearing. Could be anywhere heavy in your chart, okay? Sun, moon, rising, Venus, north and or south node, especially since we got the moon at the bottom of the header. So, action. Compassion and purpose infuse beauty, and beauty flows from a balanced composition. To bring true balance to this situation, look at it through the lens of social justice. Oh, wow, somebody is not seeing it that way. That's why the justice is in reverse. And ask what would be unequivocally fair. Assess what you value. Assess what others value and find compromise. Become aware of any personal bias, whether you believe that your opinion is more important than someone else's or that theirs is more important than yours. Chant, quote, no justice, no peace. That's N-O, okay? No justice, no peace, N-O. And then it says no justice, K-N-O-W, no peace, K-N-O-W, okay? So no justice, no peace. No justice and so basically knowing justice is to know peace. That's the whole balance. That's some. But again, why this justice is in reverse, somebody is truly not seeing it. And I feel like I said, it's the integration of the two, of you and your solo energy, as well as compromising or balancing you within the community or the collective. Okay, so be fair, straightforward, appreciative, and kind. Look at the whole situation for better composition. Balance the colors, the light, the shapes, and forms. Make sure everyone in this relationship feels heard. Acknowledge the existing beauty in the situation and ask yourself how you can bring in more. Explore the arts, music, and movement. Engage in expressive joy and let your soul take in this powerful medicine. Whether at work, at home, or in your love life, this situation may require a partnership of equals. As you create beauty and balance in your situation, you may call in new people who want to dance with you. Then we saw that Rainmaker, did we not? Meet them on a level field and explore what you can do together. The challenge. Sometimes conflict needs to erupt before a healthy equilibrium can be reestablished. Repression is not peace. Beauty can be misleading. Aesthetics alone can be shallow and incomplete unless loveliness expresses a deeper beauty, a compassionate heart. And then the gift. The Navajo referred to, quote, the beauty way, end quote, and I love that card. It's a beautiful card. In actually, it's in the header deck. It's a beautiful card. I do believe it's in that deck. Anyway, as the path of life, so the Navajo referred to the, quote, beauty way, end quote, as the path of a life lived in balance, living in the right relations with one another, with the cycles of nature, with the ecosystem all around, and with spirit. Let the beauty way call you. I love that, y'all. I love it. I love it. That's where I'm going to leave it. I feel like that's enough. I love how they wrap it up. They put it all together. That is the advice for you going forward. Like I said, take it or leave it. It's up to you. But that's what it is. I pray that it resonates. If it does, you know what to do. For those of you who are new, that means comment your testimony down below. You never know how this may help someone grow, but especially in including yourselves. And I pray that's what you're here for. Whether or not someone comes to mind, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so very much for doing so. I truly appreciate it. If you want to join me for any other type of video, please check the playlist on my channel. And I pray to see you there. Until the next one, be easy, y'all. Look, don't forget your love, light, and darkness, because you gotta integrate it all, right? To be in balance. So take it, use it. That's what it's there for. And help someone. Each one teach one, you know. Each one reach one, teach one. However that go. Anyway, I love y'all. I thank you. Till the next one. Deuces.